going to talk about failing forward with a smile. Usually we don't think about smiling when we fail, but stay tuned to this video and we're going to talk about how you can fail forward, learn, and grow with a smile. My name is Pamela Deneuve, and I have been coaching lawyers for over 30 years. I have helped lawyers to grow their practices, to become multimillionaires, and to enjoy their families and enjoy mental and physical health. If you ever thought about it, life is kind of like a trampoline. With a trampoline, we go up and then we go down. And then depending on how you land, you go back up and you go down. When you kind of splat, it's kind of harder to go back up. And life is the same way. So if we figure out how we can go down, fail, and bounce back up, that's how we become winners. We make more money, we become stronger, more resilient, and more successful. Did you know that babies are the best example of failing and failing forward? Because babies fall on an average of 17 times an hour when they try to learn how to walk. Now, can you imagine us falling 17 times as an adult and getting up? Most of us would just give up, go sit down, go in a corner, or do something, but we would not subject ourselves to falling down 17 times. But yet you did that because that's how you learned to walk. And when you fell as a baby, you fell and you didn't lose any enthusiasm. You didn't fall and say, oh wow, I'm not going to ever learn how to walk, or I don't want to learn how to walk, it's too hard to learn how to walk. We just got back up and tried again, and no loss of enthusiasm. What if we were able to do that as adults, that we were able to actually go in there and just fail forward without any loss of enthusiasm? We would become successful and more resilient much faster. We want to learn how we can fail forward, because if we fail forward, we can learn from the babies. We can learn from our failures. I'm going to tell you about a lawyer, Hal, and Hal, in his firm, was a litigator, and he hated litigation because he hated to be out of his comfort zone. He hated the uncertainty of litigation because you never knew how it was going to turn out, and there were so many different pieces that were involved in litigation. And so he just dreaded it, and he hated it, but yet his career was a litigator. So after we talked about it, and he decided that he did indeed want to be a litigator, he didn't want to get into transactional law, so he accepted the fact that becoming a litigator, part of being a litigator was failing forward, just like the baby who fell 17 times. So once he began to embrace failure, he began to win more, he began to become stronger, he learned his strengths and his weaknesses, he strengthened his weaknesses, and he even became stronger with his strengths. He realized that he really had a good opportunity to do the research and to come at these cases with a unique perspective that was special for him. So he realized that through his losses and through his wins, he could become more resilient and stronger. He became a well-respected litigator. He became a great litigator, and he was so pleased that he faced the chance of failing. And when he did lose a trial, or things didn't work out the way he wanted to, or the settlement didn't work out, or however it worked in his case, he was always happy to learn from his experience, fail forward, and learn from the experience and get back up. So this is what I want to say to you. Don't be afraid of going outside of your comfort zone. Just go outside of your comfort zone, because that's how we learn and that's how we grow. If we just kind of stay stagnant, we're just like walking, like we're sleepwalking. We're not learning anything new. We're just doing the same thing over and over again. But each win and each loss will be a learning opportunity for you to fail forward with a smile, and you will grow stronger and more resilient.